All right, this is a run through on how to fill out the notes template for your 7th grade fall project. So I'm in my fall project folder. I'm going to open up the Tech Forms Notes Template document. That opens up a new tab here. Reading the directions, it says use this organizer to help you plan and draft your questions for your forms survey. This template must be completed before you move on to creating your forms survey. So read the example question below and then fill out this template with your own ideas. What is your research question? So here you'll type in whatever it is that you are planning on researching. In this instance, I would keep this because this is the research question I'm going with. Should Hamlin-Robinson go one-to-one with computers in middle school? Maybe you have a different one, such as should Hamlin-Robinson have longer passing periods? Or whatever it is that you're choosing to research that you elected in the last class, which would be in your brainstorm document. Now I want you to think about what are some multiple choice options. So if you had a bunch of questions and someone had to choose one for this, what would it look like? So with my example of should Hamlin-Robinson go one-to-one with our computers in middle school, a multiple choice question would be, how often do you use computers in middle school? And the choices would be every day, weekly, monthly, or almost never. For your question, I want you to think about what is a question that you would have in which the user has to choose one option out of many. The second requirement would be that there's a yes or no question. And so if you think about what is something that you could agree or disagree on, you might even just ask point blank your own question. So my yes or no question would be, do you think that Hamlin-Robinson should go one-to-one? Some of you might say yes, and some of you might say no. And then the final one would be an open-ended question. So in Forms, there's an option for the user to type in a longer answer or response. And so my question for an open-ended example would be, what are some benefits to having your own personal school computer? And to make it even more specific, I might include list 2. So that way I get the number of responses that I'm looking for. I might also include please write incomplete sentences or a minimum or maximum number of words or sentences that I'm looking for. I want you to think about what's the kind of data that you actually want in order for you to persuade or prove a point and to get the most effective responses from your classmates. In the next video, I'll show you how to take your draft and put it into a form.